Hey guys, Dave Gieselman, and I want to take a few minutes today and talk about this really great product that I put out, the Daily Journal Entry PDF. Now you either already have it or you're going to follow the link at the bottom and go get it. Next year I'm going to publish this thing as an intact journal. You're not going to pay a bunch of money for it, but you can get it. If you don't already have it, you can get it right now for free. Print up as many copies as you like and use it forever. What I'm going to do today is talk a little bit about how to use this thing, what you can expect out of it, and answer a couple common questions that I'm getting. First off, it is a daily journal. You're going to want to fill this thing out every day with as much consistency as you can. 4, 5, 6 days a week, and you are crushing it. Now it's divided into several parts. The first part, we're going to look at your day yesterday. If you fill this out in the morning, you're going to look at yesterday. If you fill it out at night, you're going to look at the day that just passed. We're going to operate as though you fill it out in the morning, so you're going to look at yesterday. And it just asks a couple questions, and really it's asking if you were an intolerable jerk yesterday. Were you selfish? Were you self-centered? Were you frightened? Do you owe an apology? Did you do something for somebody without expectation of reward? We're just taking a real good look at yesterday and seeing if there's anything to clean up, what we could have done better. Then we look at the 6 aspects of self: physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, sexual, financial. And we're asking the same questions about all of these. What does it look like right now? What's good? What needs work? And what am I willing to change today? And so your physical aspect is your body. Are you eating right? Are you healthy? Do you like the way your clothes fit? Do you like the way your body looks? Are you happy with it? Is it following your commands? Is it doing what you want it to do? Are you physically healthy? Next, we go into the mental aspect. Are you learning something? Are you engaged? Or do you get off work and come home and sedate yourself? Are you currently reading something? Are you reading anything? Are you listening to audiobooks? What are you doing to feed your mind? The spiritual aspect, I'm not here to sell anybody any particular religion or belief system. It's not my business. It's not my problem. I do know that people who believe in something tend to live longer, happier, healthier lives. That is what I know. Do you have a higher power? Do you believe in something? Anything. It really doesn't matter what it is. Then we look at the emotional aspect. Are your emotions out of control? Are you in command of them? Are you always angry? Are you always upset about something? Are you always irritated? And we're going to look at that aspect. Next is the sexual aspect. This is your intimate relationships. Are you dating? Are you married? What do those relationships look like? Are you continuously dating the same person over and over again? Even worse, are you marrying the same person over and over again? Are you constantly in this same relationship? If you're married, if you're in a long-term relationship, a long-term monogamous committed relationship, if you're in one of those, are you getting laid? It's a real question, okay? It's a real question, and what I mean is, are you physically connected to your partner? If you are not getting laid, you are lacking a physical connection. If you lack a physical connection, it's probably because you lack an emotional connection. If you lack an emotional connection, it's probably because you are lack communication. If you are lacking communication, why? And this is what we're looking at. Then we're going to look at the financial aspect of self. Are you spending more than you make? Are you making more than you spend? Is your money this weird, nebulous, stress-inducing thing for you? Is there any clarity at all? Are you in credit card debt? Are you in other debt? Do you even know how deep in debt you are? Then we look at planning your day on the next sheet. And look at your day. Literally plan your day out. Do you know where your time is going? Do you have an understanding of how you're spending your day? If you plan your day out, does it go completely off of that plan by 11 o'clock? is it because you spent 2 hours doing this, goofing with your phone, and now you're chasing that 2 hours for the rest of the day? How many hours do you lose goofing with your phone? How many hours do you lose screwing off doing other things? Could you plan those things into your day? Could you plan social media time into your day? Could you plan video games into your day and not end up just losing that time and chasing it? Below that, we have the 3 must-dos in the day, the 3 non-negotiables. What are 3 things you absolutely must get done today? No exception. After that, what are 3 things that should really get done today? After that, what are 3 things you could do that would really take some pressure off of tomorrow? Then we go and we look at the things we're grateful for, the things we're afraid of, and the last section is we're going to tap into that beautiful person inside of ourselves, that child self that doesn't know fear, that doesn't know limitation, and we're going to ask, if you had the courage, what would you be doing tomorrow? Now, the purpose of this journal every day is clarity. Clarity is everything. You cannot begin to even deal with a problem until you understand what the problem is. And you're never going to understand what the problem is until you're looking at it every single day. And it will come out to you. It will appear. The whole purpose of this journal, and I get the question all the time, is it feels like I'm writing the same thing over and over again every single day. Yes, you are. That's the point. The beautiful point is that you see that. The great thing is if you're writing something awesome every day. I absolutely love my physical aspect. I'm in shape, I'm eating right, I feel great, I love it. Or are you writing every single day, my money is out of control, I don't know what is going on. I'm spending more than I make, I am living outside of my means, and every day I go deeper in debt. How many days in a row are you going to write that before you do something about it? If every single day you write that you were selfish, that you were fearful, and you owe an apology to the same person for the same thing, how many days in a row are you going to write that before you consider changing your behavior? If you write every single day, no, I'm not getting laid, no, I'm not communicating with my wife, things around the house are weird and cold, how many days in a row are you going to write that before you consider doing something about it? So yes, it feels like in many circumstances that you're writing the same thing over and over again every single day. But if you're writing something awesome, that's great. If you're writing something that kind of stings a little bit, then you get to see that every single day. And every day gets to be the day that you can make a choice whether you're going to do something about it or not. Until you had clarity, you never even considered it. Anyway, guys, that's the story on the journal entry page. I hope you use it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Please reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. I hope it brings you as much clarity as it brings me. Use it in good health. Thank you very much.